This is the third application for the statistic homework. We can see most of the interesting code is in the interactive rectangle class, which defines rectangular areas which can be moved and resized with the mouse. First, we have these constants, which are the minimum dimension for the area. This is because we don't want the area to be too small and so impossible to click with the mouse. Then we have the area itself, which is a rectangle, and the picture box. This is because this rectangular area will have event handlers that must be associated with the picture box containing it. So we need to know which one it is. Then we have some variables used for the interactivity and the color of the border and the background of the rectangle. Finally, we have the resizable drawing, which is an abstract class for now and will contain the actual content of the rectangle, such as a graph. The constructor is very simple, and then we have, as I anticipated, the bind control function, which takes the picture box and binds it, assigning the event handlers. Then we have the event handlers themselves. The first one manages the event in which we click with the mouse, we press the mouse button on the rectangle and we register the mouse position. Then, depending if the button is the left one or the right one, we start dragging or resizing the rectangle. Then we have the mouse up handler, which handles the event in which the mouse is stopping being pressed on the rectangle, and then we simply stop dragging or resizing. And one of the main functionality is this one, in the mouse move handler, which, depending if we are dragging or resizing the rectangle, will increase the dimension or decrease the dimension of the rectangle, keeping in mind the minimum size, or will move the rectangle in the picture box. Then we have another option to resizing the rectangle, which is with the mouse wheel, which we can move to make the rectangle bigger or smaller. And then we have a simple method to draw the rectangle and its content. In this Windows form, we can see we have two rectangles which are the same, only the color is changing, and we can press with the left mouse button to move it around and drag them around. If we press the right mouse button, we can resize them, but only make them as small as 50 pixel by 50 pixel. And then with the mouse wheel we can resize them, keeping the aspect ratio. So if we resize the like this, we can move this, and this one is the same.